テンション。
Oh man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. If we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
5 on the clock. Back to Diaz. Three-pointer Bird. Hauled in by High Flyers. And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Now here's Diaz. Finds Bird. Shoots over O'Neill. Jake Bird misses again. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass now to Harris. Mitchell. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's MP. And that's in, coming off the assist from Gove.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
And here's Mitchell. Back to Bird. Inside. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Here's Mills. Outside MP. Nails it from 3. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Lets it fly from 18. Here's Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Past MP. Fires for 3. Oh, yes. 5 up, 5 down for him so far. He's perfect.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Now here's Diaz. Left side Harris. Stolen by Mills. Here's O'Neal. Back to MP. 6 for 6. He hasn't missed yet. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
It's Bird penetrating, and that one good.
Now Bird presses the attack and finishes the play nicely.
Outside O'Neal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. MP, no good.
Ah, nearly a highlight there.
That would have brought the house down instead of collapsing it.
Mitchell outside. To the paint. Here's Wilder. And it goes as the official calls a foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
Substitution for high flyers.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Kolish. Down low. That one goes in for him too. He's making it look easy. Now 4 for 4. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Union Elite trailing here. To the middle. That's tipped. For 3, it's Mitchell. The high flyers grab the miss. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside. MP with the look. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
If they think that that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they are sorely mistaken.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by MP. Bird with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, it's going to take more than that to affect Bird.
Here's the high flyers. They lead by 4. MP outside. Good. And that assist goes to Mills. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Foul call at that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
4th team foul.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions, and he can score like a machine.
Now the high flyers with it. It's a 5-point game. Has to go. On the wing, it's MP. And the high flyers, another triple.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Mitchell outside. Elbow shot on the way. And Callahan pulls it down. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Union Elite with the ball. Trailing by 10. Finds Bird. Nice D from Leon Callahan. Now MP. From deep, it's O'Neal. And the high flyers, another triple.
Nathan O'Neal.
That is the kind of range that you want to see. O'Neal showing his value and pouring in a little three-pointer there.
Diaz with it. Now guarded by Mills. Harris with it. Callahan's there. Pass to Robert. Mitchell. And nothing is falling for them right now. Right side Mills. The 3 from goes. He got it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. The High Flyers lead this one. They lead by 13. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. Here's Mitchell. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
First team foul. At the line for the High Flyers, MP. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots are good from the stripe. And so Union Elite has it here. 15-point game. Pass to Harris. Bird on the wing. Clock is at 3. And what was that about? Not a good shot selection right there. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
How about the pass from the big man, Callahan?
Union Elite with the ball, trailing by 17. Outside, Harris. Good for the 5th time tonight, and he remains perfect.
That's a nice drive there. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
Pass to MP. Pulls it from the elbow. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Now Harris. To the middle. Got one fall. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Pass to Harris. Diaz. Mitchell outside. Gets it to go from long range.
It's not a dance floor out there. You can't give Mitchell any kind of wiggle room, or else he will torch you off the catch. And he can dance too, so I hear.
On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Mitchell. Drains the triple.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
And time called here, Union Elite. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
A difficult situation for Union Elite. Outside Diaz. Finds Bird. Clock at 6. Sends it home from three-point land.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
Fires from the wing. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Here's Brock. 5 points in the game. MP outside. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
If they're going to be successful, they need his scoring. And they've certainly gotten it today. And then some.
And Diaz. Bird on the wing. Over MP. And Callahan pulls it down.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look. What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Robert, a screen. Three-pointer, Bird. Hauled in by High Flyers. To the paint. Here's go. Nice pass, led him right to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you know what? Defense was there too, but it wasn't enough to stop Gov down there.
Mitchell outside. Finds Bird to end the run. Offensive rebound. Nice D from Leon Callahan. And it's High Flyers with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
And it's stolen by MP. Oh, and the jam by MP.
Throwing it down with some flash.
Who knew he could fly like that? Fantastic finish.
And I didn't expect to see a dunk like that when I came in today.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Brandon Harris, Kevin Collins, Christian Walker. Substitution for High Flyers.
Right side, Harris. Releases from the wing and drills it.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Past MP. And the High Flyers tack on two more.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Here's Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. The High Flyers grab the miss. Here's Almadawi. Kicks it out to Brock. Pass to Dunn. MP outside. And the High Flyers tack on two more.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Harris outside. That one is stuck right through.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
From deep, it's MP. On target from long range.
Whew. All the three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Here's Walker from the arc. That one doesn't go either for Brandon Harris. MP with the look. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
And Union Elite has possession. Back to Kolish. And a miss there on the triple.
But when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
And the shot goes in.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
MP outside. Inside. Takes a three. Drops it in from long range.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Outside, Harris. Kicks it to Walker. And that one drops.
Impressive job of creating that kind of look.
Here's the High Flyers. the rock. Oh, and the jam by MP.
Dunks like that require serious skill. Certainly not as easy as he made it look.
And he sure does have a lot of skill.
Some of us never get that high up in our lives. This guy can really elevate.
Here's Harris. Deflected. Now Brock. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Outside, Harris. Misses off the left iron. And it's high flyers with the ball. Oh, and the jam by MP.
Imposing his will. That's how he makes his presence felt.
We see him do it time and time again. He is a special talent.
That's true, Drake. He's an entertaining talent, too. Just an unreal finisher.
Here's Harris. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. And here's MP on the outside. Drills it from deep.
In the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Here's Walker. So it's the high flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Man, in that move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.